You won't believe what was just exposed. Exclusive photos have leaked of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun on a private vacation, and the internet is in absolute chaos. If you're a fan of either of these two beloved stars, hit that subscribe button now, because you're going to want every update as this story continues to unfold. What began as quiet whispers and subtle glances has now exploded into undeniable evidence. Photos showing Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun together in an intimate setting far away from the spotlight. According to reports, the pair were spotted enjoying what appears to be a romantic getaway at a secluded resort in Bali. That's right, Bali. Not a set, not a press event, but a real-life vacation for just the two of them. At first, fans assumed it was a coincidence or perhaps a promotional event for an upcoming project. But as more pictures began to surface, showing the two strolling hand in hand along the beach, sharing a private dinner by candlelight, and even laughing under the sun in coordinated beachwear, the theory of a secret romance quickly took center stage. The chemistry that once sparked on-screen during their hit drama seems to have ignited off-screen as well. And this time, it's not just acting. Sources close to the couple claim this is not a new development. Insiders suggest that Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun have been quietly seeing each other for months, perhaps even longer, carefully avoiding media attention and choosing private settings to nurture their bond. The leaked photos were allegedly taken by another tourist who immediately recognized the two stars, though they appeared to be doing everything in their power to remain incognito. Dressed casually and wearing sunglasses and hats, the pair looked just like any normal couple enjoying a tropical escape. But fans know that this is far from ordinary. Lee Min-ho, often referred to as the king of K-dramas, has always been incredibly guarded about his personal life. And Kim Go-eun, known for her elegance and poise, has rarely ever been tied publicly to another celebrity. So to see them together, outside Korea, away from the cameras, just being themselves, is like witnessing a scene straight out of a real-life drama. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment was one particular photo that shows Lee Min-ho wrapping his arms around Kim Go-eun as they laughed together in a private cabana. The way he looked at her, the gentle smile on her face, it didn't feel staged or performed. It felt real. It felt like love. The news has sent fans into a frenzy, especially those who have been shipping the two ever since their unforgettable collaboration in The King, Eternal Monarch. Their on-screen dynamic was electric, and rumors of a budding romance have followed them ever since. But both actors consistently denied any romantic involvement, always saying they were just close colleagues. Well, these new images are telling a completely different story. Social media exploded within minutes of the leaks. Hashtags like hashtag Lee Min-ho Kim Go-eun, hashtag secret vacation, and hashtag real life couple trended worldwide. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with reactions ranging from utter shock to pure joy. "I knew it. I always believed they were more than just friends," wrote one fan. Another commented, "They look so happy. I've never seen Min-ho like that with anyone else." Meanwhile, both stars' agencies have remained tight-lipped. Neither MYM Entertainment nor BH Entertainment has issued a formal statement, which only adds fuel to the fire. In situations like these, silence speaks volumes. In the past, agencies have been quick to shut down false rumors. But this time, nothing but quiet, and that silence is deafening. But let's dig even deeper. Why would they keep a relationship like this a secret? The answer is simple: pressure. Both Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun are two of the most beloved, high-profile celebrities in South Korea. Every move they make is dissected by fans and media alike. A public relationship would place them under a magnifying glass, risking both their careers and their personal peace. In fact, many K-celebrities who choose to go public with their relationships often face backlash, harsh criticism, and even loss of endorsement deals. The K-pop and K-drama industries are notoriously strict when it comes to dating, especially if it interferes with fan fantasies or on-screen images. So it's completely understandable why they might want to shield their love from the chaos of the spotlight. But shielding love and denying it are two different things. And it seems that despite all efforts, the truth has finally found its way out. What makes this development even more fascinating is the context. Both stars have had relatively quiet romantic histories in the public eye. Lee Min-ho was previously linked to other actresses in the past, but those relationships ended years ago. Since then, he's remained single, at least publicly. Kim Go-eun, too, hasn't had many public relationships, making this potential romance all the more surprising. Fans who have been watching closely noticed subtle clues in recent months. Matching accessories, similar photo backgrounds, and even overlapping travel schedules started to raise eyebrows. Still, without concrete proof, it all felt like speculation, until now. And let's not forget the interviews. In one past interview, Lee Min-ho mentioned that he was waiting for someone who understood the pressure he faced as a celebrity. Someone calm, genuine, and intelligent. When asked what kind of woman could steal his heart, he replied, "Someone who feels like home." Kim Go-eun once described her ideal partner as someone who supports me silently and loves me for who I am, not for my image. When you put those two quotes side by side, it almost feels like they were speaking about each other. There's also their undeniable connection off camera. Behind-the-scenes footage from their drama days showed them giggling between takes, whispering to each other, and frequently making eye contact in a way that seemed far too natural to be scripted. Fans back then called it the monarch chemistry. But now it might just be the beginning of a love story that no one saw coming. And what now? With the cat out of the bag and fans clamoring for answers, will they confirm the relationship? Or will they continue to let their actions speak louder than their words? Some speculate that the leaked photos were a soft way of letting the world in on their secret, preparing fans for an eventual announcement. Others think the leaks may have been completely accidental, and that both stars are now scrambling to decide their next move. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear. These two are much closer than they've ever let on, and the world is watching. Carefully, lovingly, hopefully. The impact of their secret getaway is already shifting the narrative in Korean entertainment. Fans are beginning to question why stars feel the need to hide their happiness. Why is love treated like a scandal? Why can't two people who clearly adore each other be allowed to share their joy freely? In a way, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun might be rewriting the rules. Even if they never say a word publicly, their story, told through stolen glances, whispered laughter, and sun-drenched photos, is speaking louder than any press release ever could. And perhaps, just perhaps, this moment is a turning point. A point where fans stop fantasizing about fictional pairings and start celebrating real love. A point where celebrities are finally allowed to be people first. People who fall in love, go on vacation, and want to hold hands without fear. So what do you think? Are Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun finally letting the world in on their secret? Is this the real beginning of their love story? Or just a glimpse into something they've been carefully protecting for a long time? No matter what comes next, one thing is undeniable. The world is watching, hearts are racing, and fans everywhere are holding their breath, hoping that this real-life fairy tale gets the happy ending it deserves. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next big update.